Didn't mean to move the camera. The controller has been a bit iffy, because I started this game earlier and I couldn't get it to sync up with the controller I had, so I didn't really get too far into the story. Based on what I have seen in this story, I actually do kind of like the gameplay. The attacking is actually fairly simple. The UI is not overly complicated and such, but yeah. I will say there is a lot of dialogue before it actually gets to any gameplay. I kind of hate that, how long it takes to get to the gameplay, but I like it for the most
Madam,
part.
sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. Night beat.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living. Death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
June 7th, 1695, New Eden.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Very eerie. Kind of looks like shipwrecks. I just noticed that. Wow. Rain?
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Take it grog is like alcohol. Alright, now we are in control of the game. Let's get a move on.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim.
Just look at the graphics.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we
It's
should
very
set
eerie.
sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place.
Grab anything from
But
over
it's
here?
not a bad idea.
No, just decoration. That's a giant bird up there.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Oh, you can run and slide. I thought you could only duck under there, but you can run and slide out the way too. That's actually a nifty mechanic. I'm mostly just experimenting in terms of some of the movements, because I know some games it pretty much translates over. This is one of those apparently, where you can just hold down the L3 button and you can run, but also if you push the A while
I think
you're
we can
running.
get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Where if you push the A when you duck down while you're running, you can slide under stuff. That's actually a pretty cool feature. I'm kind of glad they included that in the game. Oh,
Looks steady enough.
gotta push A or... Okay.
Watch out!
Yeesh.
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
Can I get there? Okay, gotta push A when you're walking towards it, I guess. And then the map says it's toward the left, so I guess I gotta go down the slope. This is more or less as far as I've gotten. About a little after this. See, if I made that jump in any other game that didn't have this correction, I would have definitely fell down there in the water, because I wasn't even completely aimed across on the bridge. But I'm not complaining too much, but yeah, I didn't make that. I forgot about this part. Ooh! Ooh! Here's another. Nice. Ooh! Hello. I thought there were two there. Three?
Everything alright down there?
No.
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Try both. Wait, is that a boat over there? A ship? Yeah, it's like a ship docked in the port. So New Eden is kind of like a boat town, it would appear. I'm not really too familiar with the historical landmarks, and I'm not very, like, big on the history. I used to be actually fairly decent with history, but yeah. Obviously, that's not my strong suit these days, so. Oh, can't knock that over. Gotta climb.
Ah, more wanderers.
Hello? Oh, I guess you're on the opposite side.
Behind you!
She had like no expression whatsoever when she said, "Behind you!"
As easy as falling off a box.
Okay, we gotta keep moving.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Okay, there should be more over here too. More of the specters. And then it tells me how to use some of the moves. You can push A to banish your target when the banish gauge is full.
Time to leave for good.
Wait, what the heck? Okay, that wasn't very fun. Sorry for the shakiness, by the way. I have this camera sitting on a table, so... Okay, we got more of these things.
Petty fiend.
As I was trying to say, so the camera is pretty much sitting on a little table, and I'm not even sure it's centered on me anymore. Looks like it's been moving quite a bit as I'm trying to push the RT button and the LT buttons on here for combat. I feel like I'm passing up a lot of stuff. And part of that is my fault due to like my nervousness, but also how I feel like I gotta balance this camera on the table. This is why I want a controller so it's not moving so much, but And I have one. I think I mentioned this earlier, but
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
ooh, it glitched for a minute there. Steam Deck is not holding up with all this running. Some of the textures are becoming muddier and muddier too, I see, when I sprint.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Okay, so there's a sign there.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
I remember you telling her.
Bit of role playing. Okay, the inn is that way. I remember it's a giant house, because this is more or less where I ended the last time I tried to play this game. I believe it's this house up ahead at the
This
end.
must be the inn.
Alright, and prepare yourselves everyone for a lot of dialogue.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax.
Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
Got a bad feeling.
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead.
Warning
When?
time.
How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
Famous last words.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, or... As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Will they return? Where did they go? I'm gonna say, where did they go?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask will they return, because I don't think they will, to be honest. Study demonology?
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all around.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
About the curse.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know?
What did Charles know about
It
it?
might be helpful.
What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation,
Of course you haven't.
and his passing now excludes the possibility.
Yeah, I know.
Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
This isn't a lot to go on. I gotta be honest with you. I'm feeling more and more
Thank you.
hopeless.
We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Alright. Oh, I guess I gotta... We going? Hello? No? Okay, I guess not. Okay. Oh. Room prepared, so... The
Damn it,
compass.
Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
So, it's interesting they give you the option for a lot of the role-playing stuff. With the dialogues by clicking either the X or Y button to respond to stuff. But sometimes it feels almost inconvenient in the middle of combat or doing something else. Okay, so it says the house is down here. The room. So there wasn't much to go on, it seemed like.
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said their house stood above the docks.
Minister Davenport at her house. So her house is right there. Okay. So it doesn't seem like there's much information to go on in terms of what we were given. The people apparently were accursed by this plague, it would appear, and then they started going into madness. And the ones who were not affected or died, they pretty much left to different ports and cities. Pretty much anywhere in the world away from here if they could. And even if they wanted to return, apparently they can't because the streets are completely snowed out and blocked. So it makes travel back difficult. I gotta be honest, there isn't really much to work on with a lot of what we've been given here. So I'm a bit hopeless. I feel a bit hopeless, honestly, for the story that's about to come ahead. And the eerie mood, honestly, kind of makes me feel hopeless too, to be honest, because I'm like, dang, it just started and already everything is just so grim. We were attacked by 2 groups of those specter things or whatever, and I'm like, I don't even know what else is to come here. There was a lot in the trailer that they told us, and I'm curious if the character we're playing as now, if those specters have something to do with her end, because we don't even know how she dies. We just know based on the trailer that she does die at some point. I don't know if that's something that can be changed as the story's played through, because I do know this story is one of those games where it's supposed to be your choices matter. They do have an impact in said story. But I don't know if it'll impact it as much in terms of her death or not. Whether she lives or dies, or whether you can bring her back or not, or even if that's a main part of the story and you can't change it or not. And you can only change how you bring her back, or if you bring her back. But I don't know, I think I might end this video here for the day. Just because I feel like we're in a somewhat decent place. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, checking out the channel. Make sure if you like this video to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Alright, that's all for today. Take care. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend. And yeah, this video should be up hopefully this coming Monday, tomorrow, Tuesday maybe at the latest, because I might do a few more gameplays, different ones. But yeah, anyway, take care.